This recipe is a take on a tuna mornay, and instead of using macaroni, I'm going to be using mashed potato. Now, I made this for my little nieces the other day and they absolutely loved it. What's best about this is it's totally adaptable, so you can change the vegetable. Today, I'm going to stick with the tuna mornay theme and use corn and, of course, lots of tuna. So I'm just mashing some potatoes that I brought to a boil until they were really tender. I drained them and just allowed them to steam in the pot. When it comes to mashed potatoes, moisture is the enemy, so you do want to drain them well and allow them to steam. Now that we've got a light and fluffy mash, I'll add 2 knobs of butter and then incorporate that in to the mash. Okay, while that's still hot, I'm going to add some cheese. So a handful of cheddar cheese and a small pinch of Parmesan. And then again, give that a good old mix. I might transfer over from this potato masher to a spatula and just fold it in now. Yum, this is good as is, but it's going to be even better when we start adding the rest of the ingredients. So in a bowl over here, I need to add 3 egg yolks. So we'll just break them to separate. Egg whites in one bowl. And we're going to be using the yolks. And this is going to enrich the whole dish. It's going to make it glossy on the top too. So that's why I add the egg yolks. And the last egg. Okay. And then I'll whisk this with some cream. So thickened cream. And we'll just slowly incorporate that. Okay, now we fold this through our mashed potatoes. So usually with mashed potatoes you would use milk, but the cream makes it extra rich, which I like. So pour that in. And now fold it in. So it's a lot of mashed potatoes, so it does need that amount of cream. Great. Now some nutmeg, a pinch of nutmeg, pinch of salt. And we'll add some corn. You could also add some peas to this, which is nice. And then finally, because this is cooled down, we can now add our tuna. So I'm using tuna in spring water, and I'll just flake this in to our mashed potatoes. It's okay if some of the water goes in there because that is flavour, so no problems with that. And a second can. And again, we're going to fold this through. So just be gentle at this stage because I don't want to break up the tuna too much. I like the different textures in there. Okay, now I'm going to pour this into a baking dish and just dollop it all over so we get an even surface of our mixture. Okay, that's all that's going to fit into that tray. And we'll spread it out a little more. Kind of like to make a bit of a wave pattern in this because as this bakes in the oven, it's going to go super crispy. Nice. And then some extra cheese on top. Pinch of cheddar and some Parmesan. Okay, looks good. Now it goes into a hot oven, 200 degrees, for about 20 to 25 minutes or until it's super golden on top. Okay, this beautiful tuna bake has come out of the oven. Let it cool slightly, and I want to serve a nice big chunk of this creamy mashed potato, lots of tuna and corn, and don't forget the cheese. That's a crucial part of it too. Yummo. I'm going to have a taste of this. So good. Old school tuna mornay, forget about it. It's all about the new style with mashed potatoes. So perfect.